Welcome to the shadowy streets of 1970s Chicago, where Carl Kolchak, the tenacious reporter with a nose for the supernatural, chased stories that others wouldn't touch. Kolchak, the Night Stalker, was a groundbreaking series blending horror, mystery, and gritty journalism, running for just one season in 1974 to 1975. Its 20 episodes left a mark on genre television, inspiring shows like The X-Files. Today we're diving into the best episodes of this cult classic, stories that capture Kolchak's relentless pursuit of truth in a world crawling with monsters. Played with charm and dogged determination by Darren McGavin, Carl Kolchak was no ordinary reporter. Armed with his straw hat, seersucker suit, and trusty camera, he uncovers horrors that defied explanation. Vampires, werewolves, zombies, oh my, and much more. Each episode followed a simple formula: a strange crime, Kolchak's investigation, and a showdown with the supernatural. But what made the show special was its mix of suspense, humor, and Kolchak's unyielding belief in the unbelievable. So let's count down the top episodes, noting some complexities along the way. The Zombie. A string of mob-related murders in Chicago takes a bizarre turn when victims are found with broken spines and strange markings. Kolchak uncovers a voodoo curse tied to a Haitian zombie. This episode nails the show's blend of gritty crime drama and supernatural horror. The zombie is generally unsettling, and Kolchak's junkyard showdown using salt and candles is pure suspense. However, we must acknowledge the episode's problematic elements. Its portrayal of Haitian voodoo leans heavily on stereotypes, carrying racist subtext that reflects 1970s cultural insensitivities.
We both saw him put into his grave. We saw the casket lowered into the grave. We didn't see if Edmonds was in it. Now, I think the body was exhumed by some cult. However, I didn't want to speculate as to the purpose. After all, these are Haitians. They're people from a foreign country.
Despite this, The Zombie remains a strong entry for its creepy atmosphere and early glimpses of Kolchak's dynamic with his skeptical editor, Tony Vincenzo. The Spanish Moss Murders. A series of brutal killings in Chicago's underbelly points to a swamp monster covered in Spanish moss, born from Cajun folklore. This episode leans into atmospheric horror with dank sewers and a dream experiment gone wrong. The moss-dripping creature is one of the show's most visually striking monsters. Kolchak's investigation from academic labs to Louisiana legends blends science and superstition. The sewer chase climax is claustrophobic and tense, making this a fan favorite for its unique monster and moody setting, as well as some correlation to DC and Marvel Comics' Swamp Thing and Man Thing, respectively. The Devil's Platform. This episode predates the demonic political themes of The Omen, The Final Conflict, by several years. Centers on a slick Chicago politician, Robert Palmer, no, not the singer, whose rival keeps dying in freak accidents. Kolchak discovers Palmer's secret, a pact with the devil, complete with a hellbound enforcer. Tom Skerritt's chilling performance as Palmer blends charm and menace, making this episode stand out. The supernatural stakes feel personal as Kolchak faces a corrupt human exploiting dark forces. The climactic battle in a satanic ritual room is both eerie and thrilling, showcasing Kolchak's knack for stumbling into danger and surviving. Horror in the Heights. In a Chicago neighborhood, elderly residents are devoured by a creature posing as their loved ones. Kolchak uncovers a Rakshasa, a Hindu demon that shapeshifts to gain trust. This episode is a masterclass in psychological horror, with the Rakshasa's mimicry keeping you guessing. Kolchak's crossbow-wielding showdown is pure adrenaline, and the episode respectively explores Hindu mythology, adding cultural depth. Horror in the Heights is Kolchak at its most emotionally resonant and terrifying. Mr. Ring. Airing in 1975, this episode predates Blade Runner's 1982 exploration of artificial life and dives into sci-fi horror as Kolchak investigates death linked to a secretive government project. The culprit, Ring, a humanoid robot with artificial intelligence gone AWOL. Unlike typical Kolchak monsters, Ring isn't supernatural but a creation of human hubris, grappling with its own desire to exist. This echoes Roy Batty, the replicant from Blade Runner who seeks more life and questions his purpose, while Roy, played by the late great Rutger Hauer, delivers a poetic meditation on existence in a dystopian future. Ring's struggle is rawer, marked by confusion and violence as it resists its creator's control. Both characters challenge the ethics of creating sentient beings. However, Ring's cold world paranoia and lab-bound terror contrast Roy's philosophical The Vampire. The top spot goes to The Vampire, written by David Chase and directed by Don Weiss. A sequel to the original Night Stalker TV movie, this episode follows Kolchak to Las Vegas where a vampire, played by Catherine Rollins, is resurrected from a forgotten grave. Her seductive and ruthless nature refreshes classic vampire lore. Kolchak's investigation from glitzy casinos to dusty cemeteries blend noir with horror. The stake-in-hand climax is both tense and iconic. This episode also captures everything that makes Kolchak great: a compelling monster, sharp writing, and Carl's relentless pursuit of truth, even when no one believes him. It's the definite Kolchak experience. Kolchak, the Night Stalker, may have lasted just one season, however its legacy endures. These episodes showcase its horror, humor, and heart, from the existential questions of Mr. Ring, which prefigures Blade Runner's Roy Batty, to the dated subtext in The Zombie. They reflect the show's range and 70s context. Carl Kolchak taught us to chase truth, no matter how terrifying. Which episode is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below and keep chasing the shadows.